Hey everyone, before I start this video I just want to wish all my friends, brothers and sisters in the United States happy 4th of July. I haven't got any alcohol present and it's a bit early in the day for me, so I've got this nice cup of coffee. I hope you have a great day, guys, and stay safe, drink sensibly please. Look after yourselves, and now I will show you this completed build. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So with the completion of the dyno, the Airfix 172nd Mitsubishi dyno, I went up in the loft to have a look for something else to build, and I've picked this one out, which is a Matchbox kit. This is the Norseman Mark IV. This wouldn't have been a kit that I would build when I was a kid because there's no rockets, bombs or machine guns, so I wasn't really into the transport aircraft side of things, even though it is World War II. I've got two iterations of this kit. I've got an earlier boxing from Matchbox. I basically mistakenly bought the two, thinking that one was different because the box kind of fooled me a bit. Let's just have a quick look at the contents. So here's the first sprue, and as you can see we've got floats for this aircraft. You can either build it with wheels or with floats, which is pretty cool. And as I've got two of this kit, I may do one of each. We've got two of the fantastic Matchbox pilots, which were always my favourite as a kid. They were much better than the Airfix ones as far as I was concerned. And we've got some of the, I think this may be the upper wing. Yeah, I think this may be the upper wing sections. So here's the next sprue. We've got the two fuselage halves, we've got the lower wings, we've got the tail, we've got the engine carrying as well there. What I want to say is I am struck by the quality of the moulds on these. Matchbox were just so good at producing crisp moulds on their kits, and the nostalgia is just seeping through again. I'm just really looking forward to building this kit. So I mentioned earlier that the aircraft can be built with either floats or wheels. And looking in the top left there, just off the top left, it looks like we've got skis as well. So you can build it three different ways. So we'll have to get another one. Here we've also got the cockpit floor. We've got the struts for the wings, propeller, engine, wheels as well. And here we can see a really nicely made glazed sprue. With no flash or anything on those. I just hope that they fit okay onto the kit. One of the reasons I bought this kit a while back now, I think it may have been 6 years if not more, I had this idea of building every 1/72nd scale aircraft that served with British forces, which was an insane project for an individual to do. And I thought, when I saw the decal sheet, that this was an RAF aircraft. It isn't, it's Royal Canadian Air Force. They used these during the war, not only transport, but also they used them for navigator training, which may mean that some RAF servicemen may have been trained also on this aircraft. I don't know. We tended to use the de Havilland Rapide, was it? And I think we used the Texan as well, to train pilots, navigators, bomb aimers and so on. So this decal foxed me a bit. I thought, what the hell is that? What it is, you wrap it under the fuselage, so the two stars and bars are either side of the fuselage, and it creates the invasion stripe markings but it really did throw me. I couldn't work out what that was at all. So I wanted to show you the instruction sheet, that they're quite convoluted. They've separate sheets, and I'd need to staple them up to something, I think, in order for them to sit properly so you could actually see them on the video. So I won't be showing those. I'm going to get cracking on this. I'm really looking forward to building it. By the way, this is PK-125 from the Matchbox range. I just found that on one of the sprues. I think I did do a Matchbox Monday of this kit. So yeah, so I've already done that. I'm going to keep this as one video. So the next part you'll see is some construction. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back with a little bit of an update. As you can see, the wing, well, both wings have been done, but I'm just showing the one here. So the wing has been, the two halves have been put together, and the flaps have been put in a slightly down position, which is really cool that Matchbox thought to actually have flaps that could be placed in that kind of position. The tail's on. It's a bit weird. This is the larger part of this tail surface is actually one of the flaps again. It's the small part that's just the solid bit that comes from the tail. So yeah, that caught me out a bit because I thought I was putting them on backwards. These are for the undercarriage. The undercarriage will go to those, but also the strut from here to under the wing will go there as well. As you can see, I was motoring a bit with this and suddenly realised I hadn't given any kind of build video, and so I've started painting the interior. I'm just using olive green from AK. I'm not worrying too much about historical accuracy, and this is just the cowling that will go on the, it actually goes that way I think, on the front of the aircraft. So hopefully I will remember to do some more video before this is completed, so I shall catch you in a bit. Right, one last look at the aircraft before I complete it. I can't remember what I showed you last time, guys. The wings are on, the struts are on. You see these vertical struts here? You're supposed to put them on at the same time you construct the wings. Well, I left them off. I put these main struts on first, and then I put these struts in afterwards because I thought it would be easier to align them, and they seat really nicely in these the larger struts. You can see there's a point there, just there, where they fit. The undercarriage is on. I don't know whether I showed that before, and the step is also on both sides. Bit of filler in the top just to seal that gap up, and I think that was about it. So I am looking forward to getting paint on this. I think I may need to do a bit of sanding. I never do my joints very well on aircraft, especially along the fuselage. What I may do is just put the paint straight on the plastic rather than using a primer, so that way I don't have to mask all the windows up. So the next time you see this, it will be completed. So here's the finished build, guys. I'm really pleased to have this completed and part of my Matchbox collection. I don't have many Matchbox planes compared to the tanks that I've done, so yeah, very happy. Just use the pale grey for the underside of this and use an olive drab on the top. I don't even know what the numbers were. I know the pale grey was 8K. Not sure what the green colour, which paint manufacturer that is. There's supposed to be a decal on the top of the tail on both sides. Unfortunately that tore when I was trying to put it on, and one of the reasons for that is that the tail's slightly skewed. so it wasn't fitting too well, and when I tried to force it I basically ripped it. The other decal that you see here, the number, I cut that so that I could place it nicely on the tail itself and the other part, and we wouldn't get any of the decal film showing, so that worked well. Really pleased with how the decals have gone down on this. It's a matte finish and yet they look pretty good. I don't think there's any silvering to be seen, which is great and unusual for me. One of the problems I did have was there was some coffee staining going on with the water that I used to put the decals on, and the way I got around that was I got a brush. I put some water on that, not too much, and I basically brushed, if you like, painted the olive drab section mainly with just some water, and that seems to have sorted that out, so that was good news. I don't know whether you're aware, but this particular aircraft, the Norseman, is a bit infamous. The band leader, Glenn Miller, was last seen boarding one of these to fly over to the European mainland from England. As I say, he boarded and he was never seen again. So, and it was one of these aircraft that he actually got onto. So I don't think there's much else to say, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, happy 4th of July to all my American friends. And I really do hope you have a great celebration, and you're just careful and safe. I think it's fitting that I finish an American aircraft on this date. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. As I say, look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.